And one of the most powerful things about what we do is who we get to do it with. Okay, so there's certain companies out there where, hey, we go out, we sell our insurance products. That's great. But what if you have someone that doesn't qualify for one of your products, right? And so here at Symmetry, we work as brokers. And so essentially, the example I give is if you're a carpenter, a lot of the times you're going to be using a hammer or a saw, right? You're going to have one or two carriers that you utilize quite a bit. But in cases where someone doesn't quite fit into that mold or can't qualify for that carrier, well, that's why you have the other tools in your tool belt. All right, so here's a big one. Any business that you're looking to go into, becoming an entrepreneur, one of the first things you look at is there a need for what we do? And so there's a lot of stats on here. Some of them are actually pretty scary about the state of America. So right now in America, there's over 130 million people with households. Over half of those are relying on multiple incomes in order to keep that house, to pay that mortgage, right? So a lot of what we do is if something were to happen to one of those homeowners, right? God forbid they go to the grocery store, they don't come home. Well, we get to protect them in order for that family to be able to stay in that home, right? And you can see here now more than ever, people are realizing that life is short. The past 5 or 10 years is just really brought to the forefront how important it is to protect yourself and protect your loved ones with life insurance. And so you can see here, not only on the life side, but on the wealth side too, over 50% of Americans have little or no savings for retirement, right? And so this is something that's really a rally cry for me to really be that middle ground from people, making sure we're covered for life insurance, get that mortgage protection in place to protect the house. But what are some things we can do that we're creating a plan for retirement to know what we're actually going to have, and then also filling in that gap? And so the opportunity here is the ability to do that for the tens and hundreds of millions of Americans across the country. All right. Another thing you want to look at when you're looking at an opportunity to partner with somebody, if I want to plant my flag with a company, I want a growth stick that looks like this, right? You can see way back in 2009, Symmetry started at first year, 307,000. And we are currently in our 15th year. You can see here we're projected to be around 245 million at the end of the year. So 15 years of consecutive growth.